Hey, I'm Shawn Hook, and this is here, Vancouver on Gazette.
Shawn Hook, we go back some years, and in those years I've seen amazing things happen in your career. As we sit here today, you're like this close to being a platinum selling artist with Sound of Your Heart.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
It's pretty surreal, and it's just overwhelming in a sense. You know, it's something I've dreamed of, and it's finally happening. And sometimes I'm like, is this real? Is this normal? But I know it's not, and I know it's not normal. But it is real.
Okay,
yeah, it feels really good. It feels really good.
Now, when you look at things like what's developed over the last little while, and I happen to know that you've signed with Universal Republic in the U.S., which is a pretty substantial division.
Yeah.
And you were telling me that they've got like a nice little roadmap as to here's how we make Shawn Hook worldwide.
For sure.
How does that make you feel when you think where you could be a year from now, or say 5 years from now?
Yeah, no, it's incredible, and again, it's been the goal and the dream and the focus. And I was in New York a month ago, and I met the whole staff of Republic. And every room I walked into, every department of the label, they were giving me their attention and telling me this is what we're going to do from the ground up. And yeah, it's great. They've already started. It's exciting.
Well, you've been plugging away at this a long time, and you've really developed and matured nicely as an artist, as a performer, as a lyricist. But when you think back to your earliest inspirations to want to perform music, what was the goal back then? Was it just to be heard, or was it to be seen and to be known?
At first, it was just a passion and a love, and it was never like a career goal. It was always just something I was good at and I just enjoyed doing. And then I had a lot of mentors that were really good at what they did, that were professional musicians that were telling me, you know what, you need to pursue this. You can't just throw this away. You have something. Why don't you pursue it? And my biggest roadblock was my family. Actually, they were telling me to pursue scholastic career, get my degree. Go
That's
to
what
college.
parents do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
of course, it's not uncommon.
Nope.
And so I did. I went to college for 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, and it wasn't for me. I was busting my butt off, and it just.
What were you pursuing in college?
Engineering.
Engineering?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So I just pursued music, and that was 10 years ago now. And here I am.
And think about, what was that first realization, that first moment where you went, hey, you know what? I'm pretty good at this. I think I could make a career of this.
Yeah, actually, the Star Discovery here at the PNE, they do their summer Star Discovery, and I was doing a summer gig the year before I won it. I was handing out Nicorette gum. I got a promotions gig, and I was like, oh my god, I could totally do this. Like, why aren't I on stage? And I looked into the process, and so I applied the next year, and I went and did it, and I won. And I was like, okay, cool. And I showed that to my parents, like, hey, I won the BC Star Discovery. Look at this big check I got. And I went and bought a guitar, and that kind of opened up my eyes to the possibilities.
A big check and probably plenty of Nicorette gum, and it's like there's no downside.
Yeah.
So at that point then, were mom and dad going, all right, because I mean, they obviously support you, they obviously know that they've got a talented kid, and I understand them wanting to push you in a scholastic direction.
Yeah.
But was that kind of a moment when they kind of sort of seceded and went, yeah, we'll go with this?
Yeah, no, it was one of the moments. It was one of the eye-opening moments. But I didn't really start making an income until 4 years after that. So there were lots of ups and downs, and are you sure? Lots of questioning and personal questioning as well. Am I doing the right thing? Like, this is my passion, but it's not necessarily paying the bills right now, and it's a struggle for the first 6 years of it. And now I'm starting to see the fruition of it and fruits of the labor. But it's always been a passion and a work of love.
Well, I say this sincerely, trying to be as objective as I can. I don't say this as a friend. I mean this sincerely as an observer of your career. I don't know of too many people that take it as seriously and as passionately and work as aggressively to perfect your craft as you. I mean, you'll show up at an open mic night.
Yeah.
You have done so in the past because you care enough about making yourself better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looks like your hard work has finally paid off.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see when we have this conversation a year or 2 years down the road. What's going on with Shawn?
Yeah.
Continued success.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.